probably we can both introduce ourselves because it's a different format.
Yes.
I'm Gita Ramachandran and I am a success and leadership coach. After having spent about more than 36 years in the corporate in Bharat Petroleum as the first lady engineer and rising up the ladder, I wanted to discuss about meeting goals, how to meet our performance so that we become successful at whatever we are doing. All of us have lots of goals, and we start with ambition, and then we see that somewhere or the other we slip away and we are not able to meet our goals.
Yes.
So yes, Ravi, uh, let us
So,
hear from you also, and then yes, you are welcome to ask questions. Hi Himali, see you. So
hi.
we'll have people joining us, and we would be happy to have you all to discuss about goals. You can also ask questions towards the end, and we'll be able to answer them.
Yes, absolutely. So, I am a corporate professional right now, working in finance domain, where I'm managing and handling the uh, P&L accounting, balance sheet reconciliation for a large US insurance client. I'm working for a ITS company where I'm involved and responsible for managing three teams which are into core accounting. Side by side, I'm running my side hustle as well, where I'm helping the people to transform their finances and help their planning their retirement corpus, because we know how to earn money, but we don't know how to manage the money. That is the biggest issue. We know we have been taught के school में कैसे, like how to earn money in school, like we have been taught, right? In school, in college, educate college, in office, everywhere where we have been taught how to earn money, but how to manage
Mhm.
the money, no one has taught. So
Yeah,
this is my expertise, where I help people to manage the money and to get the exposure, to get the desired return in a good manner. Yes.
that's nice because most of us have one of the aims for goals for many of us are to earn and also save and also manage finance so that
Yes.
when we retire we have some corpus fund with which we can live happily thereafter. Right, I am already a retired professional, and during my career days I have been fortunate enough to gather the required funds so that
Yes.
today I'm able to manage as well as start my coaching business and help people, because ultimately what we want to do in our life is to be of help, be of service to other people. So today I'm meeting my purpose, and
Yes.
I'm trying to help people who want to achieve their goals in different areas or walks of their life. So let us start with, you can ask me questions so that I will be able to answer whatever people are having topmost in their minds. If I can answer them and give them some solution, I would be very happy to do that.
Sure. Sure. So, Geetaji, how are you helping the people to achieve peak performance, success, goals? What is your 3 point formula, or what is your three steps to, like, what is your strategy? What is your approach? How, if people approach you, so you take a one-to-one format, or you take a group format, or what is your approach?
Uh, for me, anybody for that matter, when they have certain goal in their mind, basically they are dreams, and one you want to meet those dreams, you want to realize them. But what happens is we start in the beginning of the year. Most of us make some resolutions that I want to do this, I want to. But then life takes over. There are certain setbacks, and something affects you, and then you say, okay, you don't take it further, and because you have decided or you want to achieve it, you have never ever told anybody. It is in your mind, and then you know that nobody knows about it, and since nobody knows about it, it's okay, I will take it up when I have time. And that is what happens to most of the people. We never get time.
Yes.
Always we have something or the other coming in between. So if you have a dream and you want to achieve, then you need to plan it out properly. And
Hmm.
what I would suggest is that we can always achieve our yearly goals or our by breaking them into small milestones.
Right.
So when you break them into small milestones or objectives, then you will be able to achieve that. Because when you have a big goal which is there for the past 5 years, if you don't break it, you will find that you're not reaching anywhere. So
Yes.
always we should have certain things which you plan for the year and then break it down to something which can be done in a quarter and then monthly and a weekly. When you do that, you'll find that slowly you're stepping on to one by one. And in that quarter, you achieve that, you feel gratified. You feel happy that I've been able to do this. Then you set for the next 3 months and the next 3 months. And slowly in the 5 years that you have planned, you will
Mm.
achieve that. Maybe
Mm.
it may be taking five years and 2 3 months or maybe before that, but you achieve it and then you feel satisfied. So my main formula is dream, design, and drive and reach your destiny or carve your destiny. So the dream stage is where you set your goals, you plan it out properly, you design it, you have a calendar for 1 year or calendar for 3 months or 1 month, and then you start deciding that this is what I will do in this 3 months. And like that, likewise, you achieve the goals one by one. And my structure, people approach me and I take their details in a Google form and I really understand what they want to achieve. Because basically, when you speak about it, they have not decided what they want. They are not very sure of what they
Yes.
actually want to. So the clarity is not there. So after establishing the clarity and what they want, the purpose, I find out how passionate they are about achieving that. Once we decide that this is what I want to, then we have a set calendar and we start working on that. People may say, I want to lose weight, but that is not what is in their mind. In their mind, it may be some sort of, achieving some sort of esteem, self esteem.
Yes.
And you bring it out in a different manner. But by going deep into what they are wanting, we can understand what they have in their mind and then maybe make them achieve that. So a lot of things are required. Your confidence has to be there. You should not stumble when certain things, for which an accountability partner helps you. And I am an accountability partner for those who join me as my coachee or my mentee.
Yes.
So when they are my accountability part, when I'm their accountability partner, I
Mm.
ensure that they get the relevant support when they stumble, when they have their issues. Then they can confide in me, and I'm able to give them some sort of path which they can do and they achieve. And that is how I proceed with goals. Of course, for attaining any goal, you need to be consistent. You need to form certain habits, and that is specific to each person. It is actually custom or tailor made for each individual.
Yes.
So that is for one-on-one, but in group, there is a small set specific formula for developing yourself, then interactions, and then finally attaining that leadership qualities that you need. Because all of us are leaders, one way or the other. We are leaders. We lead our own life first, and then we
Yes.
lead others.
Yes.
So that is my group coaching and my courses basically.
Mhm. Okay. Great. Nice to know that. It's very great that you are. So, what is your target audience? It's corporate professionals or college students, or what is your
They
age?
are they are basically those people who want to achieve their goals. It mainly corporate professionals because I my experience has been on the corporate side. But yes, I do take graduates also because they have some ambition or some goals that they want to achieve. Maybe it's in the academic side. So there's nothing like that. Even housewife, they want to set up some business. They don't really don't know what to do. So as I mentioned, goal can be anything, and if they if they have the passion and the inclination, then I'm there to help them to achieve by setting up certain targets and ensuring that they achieve that.
Very good. Awesome. Awesome, Gitaji. So, like, how big is your community size right now?
The community is not in a specific format. It is basically I won't say it's a big community and all that. It's not a setup where we have, but I am in the process of doing that, mainly
Oh,
because right now I'm operating from US.
okay.
So there are certain constraints, but
Yeah.
I myself say that constraints should not withhold you from doing
Yes.
anything that will be
Yes.
done.
Yes.
And it's in the process.
Yes. 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 Right. 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 Very good. Awesome. Good. Good. Gitaji. Very good. Any tips or any tricks do you want to give to the people, general public who is watching this live, who is struggling to complete their goals, who are struggling to complete their education, like many people in the this age of distraction. So I call the this age of right now we have stone age, we have fire age, we have industrial age. I call this age of distraction. So
Mm.
in this age of era of distraction, where we have the notification constantly, barrage of notification from different apps, how we can concentrate in such a manner that we should accomplish our goals?
As I mentioned earlier, also, once we have set the goal, we need to form certain habits which will help you to achieve that. When you form habits, what happens is that you become self disciplined. When you are self disciplined, you ensure that you do it. You set certain specific, I call it, blocking of time. When you work only towards your goal without any distraction. And today, distraction like social media and your notifications, of course, we need to set them all off. Maybe even keep the mobile aside when you're working on your goal. No, that is the first thing. Building discipline, self discipline, and then being consistent on what you want to achieve and working on that for certain time that you have blocked. And that time you will know based on the goal that you have and what you have, how much of time you're going to give in that on that day, each in the time block that you have decided. Now, based on that, you will find that when you're working only on that, no matter what is your goal, you are achieving some percentage of that. And when you see that you're progressing and you reach that milestone, if you celebrate that milestone in some manner or the other, it will become something which will motivate you. See, there are two motivation. One is you're motivating yourself, and then getting motivation from the other. Motivating yourself is by celebrating, and motivation from other is from your accountability partner. It could be your friend, it could be your coach, it could be your spouse,
Yes.
it could be your teacher, whatever. Somebody is there to help you to achieve that goal. That person
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
will be your accountability partner and will support you even when you feel demotivated, even when you feel that nothing can happen. And generally, that is why you have a community where other people also help you to reach that by giving you that required motivation. But sometimes you don't have that motivation. So, how do you do that? In that case, you should be self motivated by celebrating small milestones that you achieve, right? That's it. So, that is one
Okay.
thing. Second one is, as I mentioned already, forming certain habits. If you want to publish a book, you will write every day. If you want to run in the marathon or Olympics, then you will have something to do with your fitness, uh, ensuring your, build up of your fitness levels. There are many things. Whatever is specific to whatever goal you want to achieve, you do that in addition to certain habits for your mind, body, and soul. With that, I will say, meditating, being mindful for your exercise or walk and things like that for your mind and body and for soul, of course. Um, you can have be take care of your community or your have some certain work which you'll do once a week, something like that. All these habits when you form, you will find that you are moving towards something. I always say reading can be one habit where you learn about how people have achieved that goal. Um, Journaling is one where you record your thoughts. Gratefulness is another one where you express your gratitude to God or universe for whatever you have achieved, whatever you have got. These are certain habits which are generic in nature, but besides that, as I told you, specific to your goal, you will form certain other habits, right?
Right.
And I talk about all that in my session: how to overcome procrastination, distraction, how to overcome that feeling of, being perfect. In fact, I always aimed for perfection. After becoming a coach, I realized you cannot be perfect at all the time.
Yes.
Try to excel in whatever you're doing and launch when you are at about 80%. Don't think of perfection because that is a myth.
Yes.
Uh, Instead of perfection, think of action and progress. Think of progress over perfectionism. That is what I learned when I became a coach. And so all of us are blessed that we are coach. We try to upgrade ourselves, and whatever we learn, we are able to transfer to our coachee or mentee or even public at large. And that is what all of us, I am grateful that I became a coach. I'm grateful that I could learn so many things which I'm today able to transfer to other people, which I did not know when I was on a corporate career, where I was basically on in a rat race trying to do as much as possible and, crossing all those milestones which were set by the corporation, which I also imbibed and started passing on to my team members, and we have achieved that. But after becoming a coach, I realized what is it that is required to change myself. Once I change myself, I realized that I can pass on these information to my coaches and mentees. And that's something which all of us should be very grateful about. We have been coached, and we can pass on that information to those who are listening to us. Right? Don't you
Right.
agree,
Yes.
Ravi? Yeah.
Totally agree, ma'am. Totally agree. Totally agree. Yes.
Yeah. But
So, yeah, tell me.
no,
You want?
you can ask what you have, what you feel, or what you need to know, or what the public thinks they need to know. Please go ahead.
Yes, yes. So, I guess you have already told me about anything, everything about how to achieve the success, how to set the goals, and so the main success path to achieve goals is to create habits. When we are able to create habits and imbibe them and embed them in our daily routine,
Right,
allocate 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour to a particular habit, and then stack slowly, one by one those
right,
habits and remove the distracting habits one by one.
right,
This will free up your time, and after getting the free time, you will be able to engage in a much more better manner. And
right.
this will
That,
create the push. This will give the adrenaline. This will give the oxytocin. This will give the serotonin and dopamine, everything, and this will lead to the accomplishment of goals, and then you will able to achieve many things.
yes, yes, yes. Being successful, I would say, is that being happy about whatever is happening. If you get depressed and you get dejected and you feel that you're not achieving something and you feel that things are not working in your favor and all that, that is not when you are in immersing yourself in achieving and you feel frustrated about it, then that is not success. Okay, you should need to be happy about what you're doing, and that comes from imbibing those habits. When you are happy about what you're doing, you may not have reached that pinnacle, but still you feel happy because you have achieved something. That is success. That is what I would call being successful and being happy about it. And definitely, if you work with that positive attitude, you will get what you want.
Yes, right. Totally agree, ma'am. Totally agree. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Anything you want to ask about anything personal finance or like retirement planning or anything? If you are community or if you are
Definitely,
audience.
I think our audience would love to know a little bit more about how you can achieve your money goals. Please
Yes.
to
So
share with the audience so that they understand what is it that is important for them, how they can save, how they can achieve their money goals. Ravi, you are an expert on that.
yes,
Please do share so that our audience who are listening to us will gain out of that.
yes. So again, the achieving our money goals, achieving the financial freedom, achieving the desired retirement purpose is again the simple basic root of creating habit of saving, habit of sticking to a monthly discipline amount of allocating the money to a desired investment option, where are either you are investing in SIPs, or either you are investing in stock market, or either anything, wherever you feel that this is the right avenue for you, you just start allocating. Now people will say, which are the best avenues? I would say mutual funds and SIP and the stock market is the best. Reason being, these fixed market instruments, whether it is FDs, KVP, Kisan Vikas Patra, National Savings Certificate, endowment plans, ULIPs, and government bonds, everyone is giving you only 7% return,
Mm.
right? And inflation in India right now is 10%. Where vegetables, if you want to buy any vegetable like tomato, used to sell at 20 rupees kilo, night now it is selling at 70 rupees kg. Potato
Mm.
used to sell at 10 rupees kg, now it is sell at 650 rupees, 60 rupees kg. Actually, the inflation is biting our investments,
Mm.
and people are not realizing it. If they are investing at 7.5% and inflation is 10%, 11%, you are losing, you are growing your money or degrowing your money. So when you're degrowing your money, how you can achieve your desired retirement purpose? You can't. Even
Right.
if you save 1 crore rupees, after 10 years, that 1 crore rupees will be worth of 25 lakh rupees only.
Correct. Right. Right.
So we have to identify avenues where we should get an inflation adjusted return, market beating return, and equities is the best mode. Why? Because suppose you are buying a toothpaste from a company, right? The toothpaste is at 100 rupees in current year. Next year it will be 110 or 115, right? Companies
Right. Right.
earning will be growing because the cost of input has gone up, so they have increased the prices, right? But by increasing the prices, they have increased their earnings as well, they have
Mm.
increased their profit as well. By increasing the profit, they have increased the earning per share as well.
Right. Mm.
That earning per share will reflect in their share price as well. That's how
Correct.
you get a inflation adjusted return. And there is no other asset class. I am asking from general public, give me any other asset class which is inflation proof, which is giving you inflation proof return. And I till now, from last 10, I am investing in stock markets from the age of 13, and it has been 25 years where I have been investing in stock market. And I have ran a sub brokership from 2009 till 2013. Then I got into some issues where I was have to force to shut down because of people were not willing to put in the money into the stock market due to 2G scam, 4 scam, and right
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time.
We are always scared.
Yes. So, but my personal investment journey, I didn't stop. So from that time, from 2013 till now, it has been, I have come a long way, and till now there is no single person whom I have been able to find out who is able to tell me that yes, this is the best, this is the market beating return
Mm.
asset.
Mm.
In property, in real estate, we get only 7 to 8% return, and
Mm.
which is a very hard, like a very big asset, right? In gold, we get only 5 to 6% return.
Mm.
Now, what are the other assets left? No, nothing. That's why, whenever people ask me what are the best mode of investment, I always say equities, direct equities, or SIPs. Long term money, invest in direct equity. Sorry, long term money, invest in SIP. Short term money, invest in direct equity. Your future self will say a very good thank you that you took the right decision at the right moment, because market and Indian growth, Indian economy is at the right moment, at the brink of exploding growth.
Oh.
These next 5 years, 2029-30, India will be a $10 trillion economy. To give
Wow.
you one more data point. Indian market capitalization is at only $3.5 trillion or $4 trillion max to max. Apple's, what is, ma'am, Apple's market capitalization right now?
I wouldn't be able to tell. You have to tell.
$3.5 trillion.
Oh,
Google's market capitalization is $3 trillion. Microsoft's market capitalization at $3.5 trillion. So imagine if Microsoft or Google or Apple is having one only single company is having a market capitalization which is equivalent to India's market capitalization. Now you can imagine the upscale, imagine the size, imagine the growth Indian market will have in next 4 to 5 years, 7 years. And
wow.
right now in US, around 70% people have the demat accounts, stock market
Right.
accounts. Okay, so out of 55 crore, around 25 crore people have the stock market demat account, or they are investing in some sort of financial assets. In India, out of 140 crore population, only 14 crore, 10% of the
Oh,
population is having demat accounts.
that's very sad. We should.
Just imagine when this 14 crore gets doubled to 28 crore, 20% of the population. Government is going bonkers, like why retail is coming so much into the stock market and investing their money. Government is worried that people are breaking their fixed deposits, people are breaking their LIC policies and investing the money into stock market. They have to understand, because they are getting the return. That's
Right,
why they are
right,
breaking their fixed deposits and LIC policies. Na?
right.
Otherwise, they would have not done it. So that is, and just stick to the
So
goal.
sweet.
Allocate 30% of the money of your, first invest the money, then spend the money. People,
Right, right.
when
Hello?
people
Yeah.
not people do not allocate and invest in a continuous manner, then they suffer a lot.
They suffer. Yeah, right. So, so nice. Thank you, Ravi, for sharing your this one on making money or money goals. So, I would like to thank our audience. Thank you very
Yes.
much, each one of you who joined this, and let us go ahead with. Of course, I'm there to be your accountability partner and your coach. My clarity call link will be provided below this video, and Ravi will be there to help you achieve your money goals. So together we can make sure that you achieve your goal.
Yes.
So thank you, audience, for joining, each one of you. Of course, we may not have taken your name, but you are there in our hearts and in our mind, and we would like to see you becoming successful at whatever you desire and whatever you want to achieve in your life. So thanks a lot for we will provide the links below this video, and we will have some more live schedule for to help you all, because as coaches we understand your requirement and we would like to see that each one of you gain benefit out of the association with each one of us. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, I would like to know what you want me to cover next. And please do like, comment, and share with your contacts, and do subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.